We are out here yard sale hunting and found this tub of cars, and it was 50 cents a piece. And then she's like, well, you can have everything in there for $5. I see some nice vintage cars in here. We will keep looking and see what we find. Found some cars. That's a jewel. Green Lantern. Old Ferrari. We're not really finding a whole lot of yard sales today. I think it's the heat, I guess. I can't imagine anything else. It's a beautiful day. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Malaysia base, but that's pretty cool. These are 50 cents a piece. I'm not gonna buy all of them, obviously. We'll just get what we can. Old Johnny Lightning. Missing the hood. Might get it. Not really seeing much else. Although, what's this? Nope. I'm gonna find one more so we can make it even them out here. Oh, that'll work. That'll definitely work. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, we actually got 5 of them. We need one more. What is that? That's actually pretty cool, so we'll get that too. Alrighty, let's go keep looking. Hey guys, welcome to Next Level Toys. We're pretty stoked about today's show. We went yard sale, flea market hunting, looking for diecast cars. I think we scored pretty good today. So let's get started with the first haul. We found a pretty good sized tote you saw in the video of cars for 50 cents a piece, but off camera, after I was going to pay them, they said that everything was reduced, so they let me have all 6 of them for $2 instead of the 50 cents a piece. So it saved me $1. And let's look at these cool cars. First, there was this Hot Wheels race car, which is beautiful. I do not have the green one like this, number 44. Definitely never going to pass up a Ferrari that we do not have. This is a beautiful copper looking paint on this Ferrari. Not sure how old it is, but it could be vintage. If it had a black metal base, I would say it is vintage, but that's plastic. Then there was this Johnny Lightning from 2000. It is all metal. I love Johnny Lightning cars. I don't know if the hood is missing. Can't really tell. It looks just as good with and without the hood. Has a cool chrome paint. Yeah, definitely couldn't pass that up. Then there was this Willys Blackwall Hot Wheel. And I love these Woodies. They're beautiful. Has pink interior. The neon yellow is just fantastic. It is not a Hong Kong base. It is Malaysia, but it's still pretty cool. I don't even know what casting this is. This is Racing Champions, but I gotta say, this is probably one of the prettiest castings I have found this year. And let me just get down here because this is beautiful. It has a opening closing hood, pink and white. There's no missing pieces on it. It is all metal. It has rubber tires. It is fan-freaking-tastic. I love this. This is the kind of stuff I love finding. I would have gave $3-4 for that just because it's a pretty large casting and it's beautiful. It's a very nice shape. Then there was this 57 Chevy. Luckily, I tried to get an even number of cars, and this was in there. I wanted to keep digging, but there was a couple kids standing behind me waiting to go through the box. So I didn't want to take all day digging through them all. But we scored pretty good there for $2. Now, we didn't get this on camera, but there was a little tiny shoebox type of thing with some toys in it. The toys are all broken, but there was 4 little cars in it. But there was also 2 girls there going through other toys on the table. So I couldn't really record. But these are all quarter each. This is a Hong Kong base. It's just tarnished pretty bad. But I would never leave an old Hot Wheel car behind for a quarter. There was only 4 cars in that little box, and we got them all. Don't know what I might have missed beforehand. That's what, yeah, it could have been. They could have had a bunch of treasure in there, and someone just left these. But this is an old metal van from Hot Wheels. Definite rough shape. It's even missing a rivet. But I had to save it. There was actually a Hot Wheel car in there I did not and never had. It's an Alien Hot Wheels. Definite vintage. This is 90s. But it's in very nice shape. Which makes me wonder what else may have been in there prior. Or was this all of them? I don't know. But this was the shocker. Johnny Lightning Custom Toronto. It has red line tires. This is the original Johnny Lightnings. I'm really trying to find these as much as I can. This is the only second one I've found. And it's beautiful. The only issue is it's missing the doors. The glass has no cracks. The paint's bad, but U.S. and foreign pending. That's beautiful. For a quarter. Now, let's get to the cool tote here. These were 50 cents a piece. And she was on her phone. I didn't want to interrupt her, but she came over and she's like, "Oh, honey, those are 50 cents a piece." And I seen this on top of it, which told me there's possibilities in here. So I just was like, "How much would we just take for all of it?" And she said, "You can have it all for $5, including this." So I gave her $5. I haven't went through it yet, but this rig, I'm super stoked to go through this. So let's do this and see what we got for $5. First off, it's a Thunderbolt or Thunder Roller, and I have 2 of these, but they are in very rough shape. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. In very nice shape. It has both the stacks. The wheels ain't all bent up. This is like one of the biggest Hot Wheels I think they've ever made in the main lines. Because this is all metal. That's beautiful. So, let's see what else is in here. There is 1992 Hot Wheels. I got a green one and the red one, but this is very nice shape too. It looks like someone just opened it and threw it right in there. I see a four-wheeler, 1986. So this is 80s or 90s. The frame's all plastic, just like an actual four-wheeler would be. Or fiberglass, I don't know what they make those out of, but this is our state color. We live in West Virginia, so that's pretty cool. Hot Wheels fire truck. I have a dozen of these. Most of them are missing this. It's a little crane ladder that rotates. I guess it's pretty common for those to fall off. Besides that, this is in good shape. That's hysterical. There is a dozer here by Road Champions from 1984 or 94. 84. This is one of their older road champs. The dozer itself looks like it's from the 60s, though. Look at that design. Thomas the Train's in here, but we're going to skip him. This is actually 1984. This is an older Thomas. Vintage toy, not kid content. That's cool. There's a bike in here. And it's off. Here is a Porsche. Off-brand, older Porsche. It's in good shape though. That's definite 90s. I see a Real Rider Hot Wheels. I have a couple of these. It is missing the sled. There's a yellow sled that would be there. They tend to break off. Yeah, you can see where it broke off. Rubber tires. There is a Matchbox in here. Ford Cargo. 80s, early 90s. You put something in here and I guess that holds it down. Oh, sorry, you can't even see that, can you? You put something in there and this is supposed to lock and hold it down. This big beauty is oh my. This is a made in France Majorette. This is an old Cherokee Big Chief. That is freaking amazing. This is 80s or early 90s. It has a tailgate back here. It does still work. How cool is that? I like that. Just an off-brand crane here. Yeah, we got all this for $5. 1980, made in Thailand, Matchbox excavator. Definite 80s. This one has the red dumper. I have one that has black, but I've never seen one that has a red one. Here's a older Hot Wheels, 87. So this is 80s, early 90s. We have two more of these. One is missing the cockpit, the other one, the paint's bad. This one is pretty much flawless. Nice black walls. And we have a Road Champs dump truck without the dumper. 90s, definitely. Got a Mustang, or actually this is a Dodge Charger. It looks like an old Fox body Mustang. And made in Hong Kong. Oh boy. Let me just get down here and show y'all this. I did not even realize that this is a Stompers, guys. Holy crap. These are expensive. I don't own an actual Stomper. I have the old Happy Meal Stompers. Wow. I am just in amazement here. The only issue I see is the silver is coming off of the wheels, but this is beautiful. Anyone who collects stompers, look at that. From what I gather, I think you put batteries in these and it actually has working headlights and stuff. But I just know from looking up videos for stompers, they go for $20-$30, I think. This is a fantastic treasure trove right here. Wow! I am in shock on that one. And then there's this Ferrari. It's also a pullback. Never seen one that has an extra engine on the top of it. This is a cool tagger Ferrari. It is actually a metal casting car, high speed. Don't get too much into these, however, this is definite vintage. And we do keep them because they're cool. I'm seeing a Corvette, and I've never seen this before. We have several of these kind of cars. We find them like this. They're pullbacks. This one actually still has the wing on it. It's a little crooked, but I'm guessing it's probably trying to come off. So I'm pretty sure we can fix that. Very nice. I have a yellow one like this. It's missing this, and the decals are all rubbing off, but that is beautiful. I guess that's pretty common to fall off because that's the first one we've ever found that actually has it. Here's a solid metal bin. Probably goes to Matchbox. That's just from what it looks like to me. There's another Thomas in here. The Earl Company, 1984. It's cool to find some old original Thomas trains. That is pretty awesome. So we got a pair of them. There's a Jeep in here from Road Champs. I have a couple of these, however I don't have the yellow. Got a hood opening. These are notorious to break, and definitely the guard there in the front always breaks off. That's from the 90s, definitely. Then we got another excavator here. I have no idea what this is even from. It don't say. It literally don't even have a number in it. The green is diecast metal. I thought it may be majorette, but I'm not really sure. Here's a vintage Hot Wheels Speed Seeker. I don't know what happened to the windshield though. Looks like someone got hungry and just ate it. But it has the mold rims from the 90s, so it's definite 90s. There is a Firebird or Thunderbird here. It looks like the doors are opening, but I can't tell. I don't even want to chance it if you can see that. There's actually a crack in that door. Can y'all see that? Looks like there's one in this one too. Star Cruiser. I don't even know what this is. I'm going to say it's a Firebird. I thought this was a majorette, but I was totally wrong on that. Just because the wheels kind of threw me off. Interesting little casting, though. I will say that. I don't want a chance on opening the doors because they look pretty frail. Here's a Matchbox dozer from the 90s, looks like. There is a steamroller here by Hot Wheels in the 80s. So this is 80s or early 90s casting. This may be one of the earlier ones of this steamroller because I have a bunch of steamrollers and they have red decals on the yellow. This is just solid yellow. There's no decals on it. So this could be one of the first steamrollers Hot Wheels came out with in this version. This is my guess. There's usually some kind of decals on it. I have a Hot Wheels staring at me with a Hong Kong base. Look at this. It is not red lines, but I will take it any day. It's an old race car with the 76. I love finding vintage Hot Wheels. This is why I love yard sales, folks. I could do that all day, every day. Hot Wheels Hong Kong. I actually have one of these. You can check it out in one of my older videos. I thought this was kind of rare, but to find a second one, and in this kind of condition, this is amazing. The one I have, the paint's kind of chipped, and this is missing. It's broken off. So I was wondering what that looked like. But this is actually Hot Wheels, folks. If you know anything about this, please hit me up. It's not a pullback, it's a friction car. And the paint is just flawless on that. 1985. That's when Back to the Future came out. One of my favorite movies. That was a good year. There's this old Yamaha Jeep, not Jeep, bike. It does have rubber tires. It is diecast metal. So it's probably 80s or 90s compared to just from what's going on in this box. There is an old Matchbox ambulance in here. I do have this in a lot better shape. This one's actually pretty rough. This is made in England, 71. Does have the decals on it still, but the glass got busted. So definitely saddened on that, but I always like these older, weird looking Matchbox cars because it's retro. But we'll save it. Here is a Hot Wheels. Oh, this is beautiful. Made in Malaysia, 1983. I have not seen this casting. What is that? Is that a leopard? It looks like a cat, don't it? Like a lion or a cat, or I can't tell, but I do not have this casting, so this is going to go perfect in our collection, and it's in fantastic shape. Definite vintage with those rims. So that's early mid-90s for sure. Man, this thing's chock full of treasure. Hot Wheels 1986. I have a few of these that are end loaders. You can put sand, gravel in it, whatever. It's all plastic except for the middle here. This is all metal. And most of these, the steam pipe breaks off. This one still has it. There is a Yamaha bike. Still has the kickstand. It has a lot of stuff going on in it, that's for sure. If you can see that. A lot of detail in these bikes. There is a friction or pullback Firebird Pontiac in here. It literally has nothing on it. Number 221 is the only thing on there, so I can't tell, but it's probably vintage too. Did it have doors? Yeah, it did have doors because you can still see the springs that would hold the doors in there. But still cool though. Has one little decal. And a little Generico Lucky Ink made in China. A definite frail car. Here's a crane. Not sure where it goes to, but we're not missing a crane. Now here, I was staring at this for a second. I have the white version of this, but check this out. It's the yellow and red version. This is beautiful, folks. It's a black wall 80s Hot Wheel car. Very nice. And final one is a made in Hong Kong race car off-brand. It's a Formula One. Wow, this is an amazing haul for $5 plus $2, and then $2 or $1, $2. So 5. We gave $8 for everything that you see here today. Please let us know what y'all think. Absolutely amazing haul today. We will go again next weekend and see if we can find more since the weather's nice. Let us know which one's your favorites. Let me know if I missed something that may be of major value. I do know the stumper is definitely variable, but there may be something I've overlooked. Till then, happy hunting, everybody, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.